floating on by, I might just try. You know I wouldn't waste no time. But now I really feel it bad, yeah, that I need it in my own way. Yeah, where I knew I was running, and I'm gonna find my brighter day. Girl, if I knew there's more than something, there'd be something more that I might say, yeah, yeah. Each and every day, now I wanna pray. Girl, now I wanna say, come here, guitar. Well, if my groove feels too good, it's 'cause I surrendered like I should. And now you're gonna feel it bad that I do it in my own way. Yeah, where I knew I was running, and I'm gonna find that brighter day, yeah. And if I knew there's more than something, there'd be something more that I might say, yeah. Each and every day, now I wanna pray. Yeah, now I gotta say, when it's that different time of year, and you're trying to just disappear, put your head in that space, you might escape. Just confronting all those fears. Well, the falling came along, and what's dead, it's not done. And your pumpkin spice, it's just a lie. Yeah, your buttercups, well, they're pumpkin together. Thank you, guys. We got CDs, buttons, stickers, and stuff. There's a guy around here who's got buttons and stickers. If you want a CD, come talk to me or one of us. The song's called Precious Child. It's also on the internet. Go there. We call this the Superman Lover, inspired by Johnny Guitar Watson. Look into it. X-ray vision. Don't you know I can see through steel? When it comes to loving you, well, there ain't much more I might say, yeah, 'cause I'm your Superman lover, and you don't want no other like your Superman lover. Girl, you don't want no other. All right, Hal, I think you better play your blues. Yeah, we try and we fight, you just won't stay away. Yeah, we try and we fight, you just want one more day of your Superman lover. And you don't want no other girl like your Superman lover. You don't want no other girl. All right, come here, guitar. This song's called Flatten. Also on the internet. Give it up for Jerm Dog, Jeremy Mills on the drums there. Hey, David, to play harmonica on this, I'm gonna try to tactfully move this somehow. Or should I just, are you down, Dave? He's down. All right, we're gonna make it happen. Are you? You should. Yes. Just stand. Yes. And then I'll step to the mic and you step up. All right, everybody. This song's called Sweet Grace. Couldn't talk about you, Lord, even though that we said, well, we said we'd love to. Well, I'll find my own way, and I won't see so clearly. I've fallen way down, I fell down so helplessly. Helpless as a little man, Lord, I could hardly stand. Well, I'm trying all I can, maybe you might understand. I said I didn't really care about that past tense. Well, I don't like that bad vibe. So if knowing I can would be better than we'd understand, that's why I fell, and I'll feel all my sweet grace. You know I won't try, I won't fight that light. I said that's why I fell, Dave. Stadtwald, you guys. And Dave Tagalong right there. Well, I know that we have just so much more in life. And I know that we fell in our own right. And if I'll try it all, and you'll shoot me dead, well, that's why I fell, and I feel on my sweet grave. Thank you, Reggies. Once again, we're Jerm Theory, and I think we should introduce the band. On the drums, we got Jeremy Mills. On the bass guitar, we got Rob Orendorff. On those keys, we got a boy by the name Logan Frog Barber. On that guitar, from Chicago, Illinois, Hal Stadtwald. I'm Cameron, you guys. These are my best friends. I love them very much. And I love you all very much, too. Thank you for letting us do this. Giving up. Never my sunshine turns to gray. Never my hopes, dreams aimed at that wrong direction. You're always there. You're always in my hair. She is always in my hair. My hair, my hair, my hit the wrong notes. Never my hopes, those dreams aimed at that wrong direction, girl. You're always there. I said you're always in my hair. She was always in my hair. My hair. My hair. My hair. We got time for one more. Yep. We're going to do real quick one more for y'all. Thank you, Reggies. Okay, we're going to get it done. Up next is Midnight Calls, and then after that, we got Jason Kane and the Jive. We are so hyped to be here. Apparently, Jason slept in Reggies last night, so you gotta stick it out for that, man. That is dedication. Do it for the guitar. Oh, yeah. Reggies. If you want a CD, shirt, button, come find one of us. Come talk to us. Thank you, guys. Up next, Midnight Calls.